Okay guys, so in this video I'm gonna talk about how to run your first ultra marathon, and I guarantee that you will basically, by the end of this video, you're gonna know everything you need to know to finish successfully and complete this dream of running your first ultra marathon. But first, why you should listen to me. I am a top 1 under 18 in trail marathon 50k in my country. I have participated in, I need to count it actually, in almost 10 ultra marathons, and I have completed every single one of them except one. I'm top 5 under 18 in trail marathon and top 10 under 18 in 50k in Europe. I have, like, the best 50k I have is with 2000 elevation is in 5:35. So yeah, I'm pretty good. And I ran 100 kilometers at 16, so I am very young, but like I ran pretty good. Here is what ultra running is. It's fairly simple, and you should only focus on these things, because these are the things that matter. It's the mindset, the training, the nutrition, and the pacing, and all together it will determine how good your ultra marathon will be. And you need to get in your mind that one cannot exist without another. So if you have good training, good nutrition, and good pacing, but you have terrible mindset, there is no way you're gonna succeed. So just keep that in mind. Okay, let's go to the mindset part. First of all, you need to find your reason. You need to find your purpose, and why are you doing the ultra marathon? Why do you want to finish it? This is so important, because if you have nothing that motivates you, then when you are in crisis and you are in pain, which will definitely come, you will not have the willpower to push through. So this is extremely important, and I highly encourage you to find a reason. Chances are you probably have one, because you clicked on this video and you're watching this, but I would definitely recommend you to find one. Then accept the pain. You need to accept that pain is inevitable. It will come whether you like it or not. You can't avoid it. There is no easy way to run ultra, so yeah, I think you know this already. Just accept it. The third point is never panic, and it's connected to the fourth one also. It's no matter how bad it gets. Okay, if it gets to the point that you are injured, okay, don't push through. But if your muscles are sore, or you have cramps in your, I don't know, quads, then don't panic, because in ultras there is one rule, and the rule is that no matter how bad it is now, it's gonna get better. And you need to just keep this in mind, because if you quit when it first gets hard, then you have no chance of finishing an ultra. I have never completed an ultra without a crisis. It just happens all the time, and happens to everybody. Everybody has a bad moment, because 50 kilometers or even 100, but like, let's talk about 50 kilometers, because that's like the beginning ultra distance. After like 30k, you're gonna feel like you have no more left, or 35. And after you run like to kilometer 40, or like to the marathon, you're gonna be like, oh, this is chill actually. You're gonna feel better. So never panic. And also you need to believe you can do it. That's also a big part of the mindset part, is you cannot lose hope, because it happened to me once. I lost hope and I just DNF'd and I collapsed mentally. I was running this brutal race, 114 kilometer, and it had 5,500 meters of elevation. Very hard race. It was also October, it was cold, and after 96k my knee was destroyed basically. So okay, I injured my knee, but I still could finish, I think. But I just collapsed mentally. I was like, this is not for me. I had excuses, like, and that is your worst enemy, because in the end it's your mind that basically decides the races, whether you DNF or not. It's your conscious decision. It's not anything else. It's your decision to quit anyway. So you need to believe you can do it. Okay, now let's move on to the training part. Yeah, this is very cliche, but like train at very low intensity but high volume. And here are some of my example runs. You have here like this run, which was like fairly like zone 2, zone 3 chill run, or this one, which is like less elevation gain, but it's for me this is like zone 2. If I'm well rested, probably, yeah, zone 2. And this doesn't need to be running necessarily. What I would encourage you to do, or I would recommend, is hiking. If you have high elevation gain races, hiking is awesome. It definitely helped me to hike those uphills stronger. So hiking is awesome, cycling is awesome, swimming is awesome. All endurance sports are good for this, but just make sure you also run. Yeah, but like cycling is very good for recovery, and so is swimming. So I would encourage you to include these into your training. You don't have to, but they are helpful. Then analyze your race profile and adjust your training. This is, I think this is quite obvious, because if you have a flat race, you're not gonna train in mountains. It just doesn't make sense. So if you are running, like for example, my first 50k was on in the mountains, and it had 3,000 meters of elevation gain. So I did some hiking, obviously, and some trail running in the mountains, and that helped me a lot, and I finished the race pretty, I think it was a good performance, since it was my first ultra, yeah. And now the recovery. You need to recover hard, because the training can be demanding sometimes, and especially for people not so well trained, it's, yeah, you really need to recover. It makes a big difference. Like sleep, obviously, sleep is the most important one. Like you, I think, should sleep like 8 to 9 hours, and maybe that's not even enough, but like that's a pretty good range. You need to be disciplined with this if you want to do ultra marathons. Sleep is very important. Also food you eat. I'm gonna talk about nutrition, but just eat a lot of protein, because protein helps you to recover muscles, to recover muscle damage. So definitely a lot of protein. Also, if you have access to a sauna, that's awesome. And also massages are very good. Massages are awesome, yeah. And also incorporate strength training, because on the On flat terrains, not so much, but like on the more uphill, downhill terrains, you use your leg muscles a ton. I'm definitely gonna make a video about strength training, but you definitely want to make your muscles stronger, so you move up or down better and get less fatigued. Like, this matters so much. It also helps you to avoid injury, because, for example, weak quads. If you have weak quads, you have weak knees, and that leads to problems, as you can imagine. So definitely this is very important, very important. Okay, now nutrition. I'm gonna talk about race nutrition, and today, because I'm not gonna break down what to eat after the race, or what to eat, I don't know, during your training. And yeah, this is the most important thing. You need to know what you like to eat during running, because if you have never tested it and you go to an aid station and eat, I don't know, Nutella, and it kills your stomach, or you are allergic to chocolate, I mean, yeah, that's a death sentence right there. I mean, stomach pain can end your race, and I'm that serious about it. It's so painful. Like, even good mindset wouldn't help you with that. So you definitely need to have your nutrition dialed in and know what you can eat, what suits you. Okay, and this is also an interesting thing. Like, eat what you like and feel like eating. And this might sound a bit weird, but like, usually if you go by your gut, sometimes, obviously have it tested, but like, I love Nutella on races, and I would eat like kilograms. I'm not exaggerating, like kilograms of Nutella during races. I love that, and it like fuels me so much. My stomach is good with it, so, and I love it. So when I come to an aid station and I see Nutella, bam, I eat it. Or also gingerbread. I know it sounds a bit weird, but like, in my area, in races, they have gingerbread, and that is awesome. Or also, like you can see here, you have bananas. Bananas are awesome. And like, I don't want to tell you what to eat, but eat what you generally like. Also, like, you have to test it, obviously, but like, if you know it works for you and you want to eat it, just eat it. And one more thing, my stomach, it's from my experience, my stomach can accept almost everything during a race, so I have a big advantage, and I can eat whatever I want. And if you are like this, just like eat what you feel like eating, because if your stomach is not good, your body will tell you that, yeah, I don't want this. Usually you can go off pretty well by eating by your gut, basically. By intuition. You can go by intuition, because usually if something won't work for you, even you won't end up in a bad situation. Usually people end up in having stomach cramps or these things because they force themselves to eat, and that's not like good. Obviously you have to eat something, because then you're gonna get tired and have no energy to continue. Obviously you have to eat, but like, don't force it like brutally. Also, do not stay on aid stations too long. Just like, do what you need to do, eat and go. Don't spend like, I don't know, sitting there half an hour. It won't help you that much, to be honest. In 50Ks and 100Ks, maybe in 100Ks they help, but in 50 a bit. I'm not a big 100k expert. I'm a 50k expert. 50k is my favorite discipline. And in 50Ks, don't do that. It's useless, basically, to sit on an aid station for 20 minutes. It's just useless. And yeah, here is my pro tip. And it's to drink cola. I mean, cola is the biggest hack for ultra runners. And so many people don't utilize it. And cola it has some ingredients which are good for our gut, and your stomach doesn't hurt that much. It has a lot of sugar in it, so that's extra energy, and it just tastes so fucking good, so you won't have problems to drink it during a race. I mean, if you feel like shit and your stomach is bad, it's cramping, and you can only drink cola to get some calories in, just do it. Cola is so OP. I mean, usually when I have my West, I put cola in one flask and I drink it in between the aid stations because it's just so good. So I would highly encourage you to drink cola. Okay, let's go to pacing. Yeah, do not start too quick, but not too slow. You should people what they like to do is they train in very low intensity. Okay, that's good. And when it comes to the race day, they start with even lower intensity. They are starting way too slow because they are too scared. And on the other hand, some people start way too quick, which if you go for an ultra, that won't take you far. So I will focus on the too slow part. Don't go out too slow. I would say like this. If you spend more time on your legs, you will get more tired. And if you can run at, 6 minutes per kilometer pace and you're comfortable with that, and obviously you have never done a 50k before, but it's a comfortable pace for you, you can hold, then there is no point in starting at 7 per kilometer pace. You know what I mean? Just start at the 6 minutes per kilometer pace and manage the pain, manage the crisis, because the less time spent on your legs, the better. The better it's gonna be for your mentality. Also, the muscles tend to get, after some time, it doesn't matter. If you go for a hike, which is 25 kilometers, and you hike it and it takes you 10 hours, you're gonna be extremely tired. Even I would be, and I'm an ultra runner. But if I go run 25 kilometers, my legs are okay. It's just normal. So the time spent on your legs matters. So don't go out too slow. Obviously, don't go out too quick. You need to what feels good. Your zone 2, I would say, what you run your easy runs at. That's basically it. Yeah, do not worry about the entire distance. Yeah, obviously, because just worry about the next step and the next step. Because when you start to race and you get scared that, oh, it's 40 kilometers until the end, well, that's not gonna help you in any way. So do not worry about that. Focus. What I like to do is to focus on the next aid station, and that helps me a lot. Okay, it's 5k to the next aid station, so just run the 5k. Oh, the next station is in 12 kilometers. Okay, that's not so bad. Or in some races, even it's 5 kilometers in between aid stations, which is completely doable. I mean, that's nothing to worry about. Yeah, this one also. If you feel terrible right now, remember that it will get better. I have already mentioned this, but like, remember it. There is a reason why it's in this presentation twice, because this thing really helps to know, and you should, if you remember something from this video, it should be this. I mean, this is very important. And yeah, do not be afraid to walk. If your legs feel tired or strained in some way, shape or form, just walk a bit and then run again. Do not be afraid to do that. It just happens. I sometimes walk. I hike, like the uphills, I hike usually because the downhills matter much more than the uphills. You gain time on the downhills. So walk the uphills if they're like very steep or steep. Walk them. And also like you can walk on flat surfaces if you like run for like 2k, you can walk like 200, 300 meters and then run 2k again, you know, and it works so good. Like in my best 50k time, I did this on a very like not so steep downhill. It was like very mild uphill, but like it was still tiring. And what I did was like I would run 450 meters, then I think 450 or 500 meters I would run and then walk 100 and repeat because it was like, I don't know, 5 kilometers. So, and I would repeat this until the end of the uphill, and it helped me so much. Also, like, it helped also, like, I would use poles personally, but I will definitely talk about poles in some different video. But try them. I would encourage you to try them because in my opinion they make so much difference. Okay, and lastly, this is why we all do it. It's to enjoy it. Do not forget to enjoy it. It's so fulfilling to finish an ultra, and I guarantee like the memories you'll make are worth it. They are so good. So don't forget to enjoy them. Because I guarantee you when you're gonna be in a training phase, when you finish your first ultra and you're gonna be in your training phase for the next one, you're gonna want to do everything to run another one and to experience the moment of finishing ultra again. It's a bit addictive, so enjoy it while you can. Thanks guys. Hope you run your first ultra soon. Bye bye.